It's pleasing to be here today at the site of the beer festival and to see that the Mcauslan brewery facility is in exactly the same place that we used to be. And I think that in a sense is just a small indication that traditions that we created are being continued by the brewery. It's owned by a company called RJ Brewers. They own Mcauslan, they own Cheval Blanc Brewery, as well as GMT, which is better known as Belle Gueule. And so they've become sort of a group, kind of a Quebec independent beer consortium. Yes, exactly. And they also sort of carry international brands as well. So the commitment they made at the beginning was to continue the tradition both of community involvement and making great beer, and I believe they've honored that. When we started, there was nobody else bottling beer when we started bottling beer, and I recall
in Quebec or
in Quebec. Apart obviously from the large breweries. And I recall the first day we sold bottled beer, it's recounted in the book, we had a young girl by the name of Natalie Tremblay, a McGill student, and we sent her out. She had our Econoline van filled with 60 cases of beer, and she went up to Mount Royal Street and started selling beer from dépanneur to dépanneur, and she emptied the truck within half a day and came back with cash and receipts. And the only concern that the buyers, the dépanneur owners, their only concern is this legal? So that was the question. And then with something, when I was selling beer, I would sell draft beer, with my funny little draft beer peddler's kit, and I'd go into bars and restaurants. That was the same question. Is this legal? Are you sure this is legal? So we were really out there at a time nobody else was there. But great beer is derived from passion, and that's what makes great beer. That's the beginning point, creativity and passion, and that's translated into something you can actually execute, you can actually make it, and you can make it day in and day out. That's really what making better beer is all about. It's profitable. I'm not saying it's easy, I'm not saying it's simple, I'm not saying that you're going to become the next John Molson, because that's not going to happen. It's highly unlikely. But what you may become is your local entrepreneur making great products for your local consumers that live in your neighborhood. I think that in addition to being viable from a business point of view, is also very healthy from a community point of view. Local consumption, I think most of us recognize now, as becoming more and more important to a healthy community and a healthy environment. Those are not unimportant, perhaps off-ledger values that small brewers bring.